Hey guys, thank you for tuning back in. I'm all for easy meals, especially during the week when I'm busy at work. So this one, super simple. All I've got to do is chop up some potatoes, chop up some chicken, chop up some veg, throw it all together, smoke it away for a few hours, and I'm going to be finishing up with an absolutely beautiful meal for the family. Stay tuned and check this one out. Start yourself off by washing 3 chicken breasts and slicing them like so. Then grab yourself a mixing bowl and throw that chicken in. So we're marinating our chicken. Everything that I'm putting in here, I've got some lime, I've got some olive oil, I've got my spices, and I've got some minced garlic. The ingredients are in the description of this video. The flavors are pretty simple though, to be honest. You've got some pink Himalayan salt, black pepper, you've got some oregano, as well as paprika. Just sprinkle that in and then give your chicken a good mix. Up to you how long you want to marinate this chicken for. An hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, your choice. Now let's start making our bake, starting with some red onion or brown onion, up to you. Just slice it and make a bed of onion in your skillet. If you don't have a skillet, just use any oven-proof dish. Get yourself 5 to 6 potatoes, skin on, slice them up, there you go. Pour yourself 1 cup of chicken stock and put that in the bottom of your skillet. That's just going to help with the cooking process and flavor, of course. Now with your potatoes, just layer those potatoes over the top of that onion. The chicken stock will add to the additional flavor of this meal, but also it'll help cook that potato to make sure it's nice and soft at the end. I always like to do a double layer, but entirely up to you. Finish it off now with a little bit of salt, pepper, and then a little bit more oregano as well. Now it's time to get that chicken out the fridge and layer it on top of your potatoes. Chicken and veg certainly doesn't need to be boring, especially when you're cooking it this way. That chicken already smells amazing. Now, personally, I recommend using a pellet smoker for this one, simply because I'm going to be going low to start with, so I can get some smokiness into the chicken, and I'm going to be wrapping and cranking it up to make sure that potato cooks. Or you can use a normal conventional oven. I just think that's the best way to go for this recipe. Let's turn on our smoker and get it up to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Once you're hitting 250 degrees Fahrenheit, throw this into the smoker. Don't lift your lid, and then 90 minutes later, you're going to be at this point. What I'm going to do now is increase the temperature of the smoker and also wrap this up. Reason being, I want to make sure the potato as well as the chicken is cooked through properly. Okay, so as I said, what I'm going to do now is crank this up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I've got it wrapped. That means that all of that liquid inside is going to cook that potato beautifully, as well as the chicken. It should be nice and moist. In about 60 minutes time, we're going to go check it out and see how she's going. Sure enough, around 50 minutes later, I'm done. So it's time to pull this off and throw some cheese on top. I've also got some chopped gourmet tomatoes. You can throw on as much as you want, and then followed by some broccoli. A little bit more cheese on top of that as well, and then you can choose yourself a garnish if you want to. Given the fact that I've already got quite a bit of oregano in there, I just put a very light sprinkle of oregano on top. And then back into the smoker we go. After 15 to 20 minutes, your cheese should be melted. If you want it to go a little bit further, up to you. But for me, this is done. So let's pull it off the smoker and let's dish some up for dinner. Alright, so here we have our potato, chicken and vegetable bake. It's taken around 2.5 to 3 hours. It's taken a lot of stress out of the kitchen on a Monday night, but let's dig in and give it the all-important taste test to see how she goes. The chicken is so tasty. The potato is nice and soft because we almost steamed it, but absolutely bloody beautiful, guys. Have a go at it. Midweek meal on the pellet smoker. Doesn't get much easier than that. We'll catch you again in the next video. See ya.
I love smoking and eating pork or beef, but you got to find a balance. You got to enjoy some white meat as well as some vegetables. And hey, it doesn't need to be boring. Pimp it up, enjoy it. Lovely meal. Thanks for watching, guys.